One of the basic and main tools in the world of the information and communication technology is a computer. The computer is defined as an electronic device capable to interpret input and output orders, besides to process and to store information. A computer system is the one that is composed by hardware and software. Hardware is defined as a joint of components of physical devices that intervene in a computer system. The components of a computer are classified as input devices, output devices, processing, and storage. Input devices are the ones from which information is introduced to the computer to be processed or transformed. Output devices are the ones that show to the user the data previously transformed or processed. The storage devices permit to store or to save information. They are classified in main and secondary memory. The main memory acts directly with the CPU, and it is composed by ROM and RAM. ROM is a permanent memory that the user can modify. RAM stores information that is being executed in that moment. The secondary memory, also called secondary storage, permits to save programs and data in permanent way. Example like memories, USB, floppy disks. The unit to measure the storage capacity is the byte. The smallest unit of information is the bit. The combination of bits make a byte. The central process unit is the component in charge to transform data into information. It is the brain of the computer. The CPU is hosted in one single chip called microprocessor. This microprocessor is connected to other devices through a main board called motherboard. The unit to measure the processing velocity is the hertz. The microprocessors that exist are Intel Platinum, Centrino, Atom, AMD, Athlon, Intercool Duo, etc. Software is the set of instructions or programs that are introduced in a computer in order to carry out a process. Example: Windows, OS X, Unix, Linux. System software administrates and controls the operation of the hardware. Application software permits to execute specific tasks from the user. Some examples are Excel, Word, Corel, or Photoshop. The operative system is the most important program of the computer. It is defined as the program that permits the user to take control of the computer, both software and hardware, so he and she can administrate it to reach good performance. Booting a computer is the process by which the operating system is loaded in a memory. All the computers must have installed an operative system. Some of the main functions of the operative system is: it interprets and executes the instructions throughout the interface that provides to the user. It optimizes communication between input and output devices. It coordinates the processing of tasks. It provides diagnostic errors of the basic parts of the computer, and it serves as a connection to run the application software. The operative system can be classified in the following form: multi-user. It permits two or more users to execute programs at the same time. Multitasks. It permits to execute two more programs or applications at the same time. Multiprocessing. Means of multiprocessing that have more than one processor which operates in the same memory but execute simultaneously processes. Windows is the operating system that dominates the market of computers, which since its operation has had different versions. There are some of them: Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, and now Windows 10. Windows 7 is a version of the operating system Windows of Microsoft Corporation. Its predecessor was Windows Vista. It was launched to the market in October 29. The minimum requirements of the system to use Windows 7 in computers are processor of 32 bytes or 62 bits to 1 GHz or more, memory RAM of 1 GB or memory RAM of 2 GB, available space in hard disks of 16 GB or 20 GB. The functionality of Windows 7 can vary depending on the system configuration. Some of the functions of this operative system may require advance of professional hardware. Personalize the computer. You can change the image of user's account, change the background desktop, change the color of a window, change the sound of the system, change the screensaver, personalize the icons of the desktop, change size, order, and alignment of the icons of the desktop. Edition options: copy, paste, rename, cut, and delete. The recycle bin to create a folder. Jump lists: to open an element from a jump list, to pin or unpin an element from a jump list, and finally access a creation of libraries. We have backup and restore, action center, security in the computer equipment, firewall and antivirus, to defragment the hard disk, Windows Ready Boost, Windows Memory Diagnostic Tools, 32 and 64 bits, and finally the object dock. We hope that you have learned a lot, and thank you for your attention.